Welcome to photographytipscorner.com. It's Peter Bang. Thanks for watching. You already heard me say a few times that having expensive equipment won't make you a better photographer. And that's why today I want to talk to you something that will help you become a better photographer, and that is lighting, understanding lighting. Lighting is crucial in photography because without light, there will be no photos. Yet, I think lighting is quite often overlooked when it should be the first thing that you think about before you pick up a camera, any camera. So this probably won't be the last time I talk about lighting, and I'll probably have future videos or even blog posts surrounding the topic of lighting. But today I want to specifically talk about taking photos out in the bright sun, something not many people get excited about, especially taking photos out in the sun during midday when the sun is high. But there are three principles that I apply myself that I always think about before I even start taking any photos. So I think these tips will help you. I hope that they help you. So here we go. Tip number 1, avoid having the sun come directly from the side of the subject. Meaning, if the sun is directly hitting the subject from the side, from this angle, what's going to happen is this side of the face is going to be bright in the bright sun, and it's going to cast this harsh shadow on this side of the face. And especially if you're taking photos of 2 or more people in a group shot perhaps, what that does is the person closest to the sun is going to be blocking the sun, and the rest of the people are going to be in shadow. And when people in a group shot are in different exposure, one bright, one in the shadow, it's not going to be a flattering image. So that's number 1 thing that I always try to avoid to do. And if you want to get creative in the future after you have a grasp of lighting, by all means go at it. There are ways to do it. But I'm simply talking about if you want to get a nice clean portrait of someone, having the sun come directly from the side will not create a flattering image. Tip number 2, place yourself so that the sun is coming from behind you, shining on your subject, whether they're people or whether it's a landscape. Basically, embrace the sun. I'm not afraid to do this, and I do this quite often. And the only problem you may face is if you're taking portraits, the sun is too bright and people may be squinting, or it may cast a shadow under their eyes sometimes. But if that's the case, then don't take portraits. You can do candid shots. It can be action shots. It could be pictures of your kids playing around in the field, or you may be at a sporting event. Look up and see where the sun is and place yourself so that the sun will be coming from behind them and shining directly on your subject. And you can expose, as long as you expose correctly for that, you can get some nice photos. And finally, tip number 3, it's one of my favorite things to do, and it is to place myself so that the sun is in front of me and the sun will be hitting the subject from behind, from their back. And what that does, it creates a nice backlight, a nice rim light around their head and their bodies, and which separates the subject from the background. And it really creates a subtly nice image. And the beauty of it all is you can do this whether it's midday when the sun is high during the day, or during the evening right before sunset when the sun is low. It'll equally create a nice image. So I want you to go try it and experience it yourself. And another best thing about it is that whether you're shooting in program mode or automatic mode, aperture priority, manual mode, you can do it. You can try it and see what you come up with. And I want to hear about your experiences, and I'm going to be adding a little bit more content, more detail on my blog post if you're not already on it. So please go check it out, and please try to apply these principles next time you're out in the bright sun, and don't go running to the shade, but stay out in the sun. Place yourself, move your subjects if you have to, or if you're able to, and see what you come up with. I want to hear about it. So thanks for watching. Hope these help you, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.